think
Curly.
Curly's.
They have 2 restaurants. They have Tortuga. Okay. Oh, the red. All right, watch that. Put it close. Yes, on 14th Street in New York, they have the best Mexican food you can imagine. And Curly's. It's vegetarian, but they claim
Curly's is no joke.
they claim it's for vegetarians, vegans, and the sympathetic omnivore. Now, Tim, who are you? Tim 37. Now, what does 37 mean to you?
Oh, wow. All right, well, I'm Tim, number 37. The number 37 comes from numerology. I studied numerology.
I love numerology.
When I was a teenager in high school and stuff, I got.
Was that like last week?
That was about 15 years ago, actually.
No way, no way.
I'm in my 30s, my dear.
37?
No, I'm not.
Not yet. I know.
No, number 37
But
in
you
numerology.
will be.
At some point, yes.
Yes.
And that would be a huge bash. But in numerology, everything in life happens in a cycle of 3s: life, death, good times, bad times. The number 7 represents the balance and the euphoria that everyone searches for in their life. 3 plus 7 equals 10. Drop the 0 because it doesn't exist in numerology. Comes back down to the number 1. You're in charge of your own destiny.
See, that's so interesting
Wow.
because 3 and 7 are like always been my like favorite numbers.
Yeah,
I'm a 3 maniac. Always
Oh, okay.
3, 3, 3.
I understand that.
I know. And
3, 3, 3. You're only
Yeah.
half
3 and
evil.
7 are also the uniform numbers of my favorite 2 baseball players.
which 2?
Babe Ruth and Mickey Mantle.
It's so
Nice.
interesting you said that
Good
because
to know.
today, July 13th, read that last fact there, Babe Ruth.
July 13th.
Right here.
Babe Ruth hits home run number 700 against Detroit in 1934.
See, look at that. I didn't even say that. I saved it for you.
Learn something.
There you go.
So that's really cool. So talk about what you do and who you are before I bug you about numerology.
All right. I have been a promoter, DJ, and personality in the hard rock and heavy metal scene for 10 years. This year is my
Congratulations.
Happy
Thank you very,
anniversary.
thank you very much. I was on a TV show on Fuse called Uranium for a couple of years with my best friend Julia, and I got to travel the world, meet a lot of awesome rock stars and my idols and everything. And from
Name
there,
3.
Marilyn Manson, Kerry King, and O-Town.
Nice.
So from there, once the show ended, she stayed on television. I decided to take a separate tour, and I started my own promotions company called Number 37 Productions. Did a couple of local shows, and then I started DJing. Started doing like small bars. I DJed here at Auto Shrunken Head.
Yay, Autos.
I DJed at 1113. I saloon in Brooklyn. I DJed at a lot of places. Now I'm DJing at Irving Plaza, Highline Ballroom,
Good for you.
Gramercy
Good
Theater.
for you.
And I partnered up with the number 1 promotions machine in New York City, Gotham Rocks, and created No Mercy Metal, which is a showcase series right now in the tri-state area. We're looking to branch out. And what we do is we take up-and-coming badass bands, heavy metal, hard rock, and we put them in front of representatives from like Metal Injection, Skulls and Bones, Crank Amps, etc., etc.
All those
Horns
big
Up,
wigs.
yeah, all at hornsupRocks.com, and we give them an opportunity to showcase their talents, win some prizes, and now we branched out. We're doing Kitty's record release party at
No, I
Highline
love
Ballroom.
Kitty.
That's why I'm wearing the shirt
I
today.
love them. They're not only adorable, they're like the freaking coolest. They're like they're like the Dominoes, but not.
Well, they were the first all-female heavy metal band to go platinum. So,
Wow.
yeah. So this is their 6th album coming out on August 30th, and we are doing their record release party at Highline Ballroom.
How
Good
awesome
deal.
is that? Now, I have some friends in bands that are metal that I think maybe you should check out.
Forward it to me in my email. You got my
Yeah,
email.
I'm playing with a bunch of badass metal bands, and I am so not metal. And we're like the unmetal band of the night on Tuesday at Sullivan Hall. Have you ever heard of the Biting Saints?
I can't say that I have.
Yeah, they're amazing. They're good friends of mine. And
I'll check them out.
a couple other bands are on the bill, but they're the ones that are in my heart. So,
I'll definitely look them up.
yeah, Tuesday night at Sullivan Hall. But, all right, so today is National French Fry Day. That was a mouthful, and I really am so...
Speaking of skulls and bones.
Yeah, before you eat a French fry, my friend, there is a thing you must
Oh.
share with us on ReW WhO,
Nah,
but
Sure thing.
that's okay, yes?
Yeah, I'll regurgitate my fry right
No,
now.
please don't do that. But we have a little theme called Skeletons in the Closet.
That's
and
fine.
We would
There's
love
nothing in my closet.
Well, then we'd like to hear something that is not in your closet. That is something that,
Skeleton-y,
yes,
sort of.
Oh,
a little adventure that you might have partaked during?
Well, I can't really speak about certain adventures because I could end up arrested if this goes publicly.
Yeah. Well, we don't want
But
that.
I'll leave New England Metal and Hardcore Festival nights alone.
Something your mom.
Passing out. So it was quite embarrassing, actually. I got incredibly wasted at the first Mayhem Festival at in the parking lot of Starland Ballroom in New Jersey about 5 years ago or 6 years ago. Got so trashed, wandered onto Lamb of God's bus, got politely asked to get off the bus, went over to From Autumn to Ashes' bus, and passed out in Fran Mark's bunk. Without them knowing I was even on there, and I fell asleep, so when he came back on the bus to go to bed, he freaked out, screamed, I screamed, didn't know where I was, and stumbled right off the bus, fell flat on my face, and had a nice black eye and split lip.
Oh, that works. Now
Yeah.
have yourself some.
Now I'll have a
Now
fry.
you can have
Hey!
a
There you go.
It is
Now you
National
are Fry
French
Burger.
Fry Day, and these are from Curly's, and there's even 2 sauces. It's like, how cool
This is awesome.
I know.
Thank you, Carly.
Yeah, Curly's. Please take a menu, support them, and
Sure.
yeah, they have amazing food. So, how do you know each other?
I know him from a bio concert. I went there, it was like about a year ago today, like give or take this week. My girlfriend Jennifer, Scarlet Venom, who will be a guest on later, invited me to come with her to the bio concert.
Was this at Europa?
Where was it? It was at
Or
Santos.
Santos party? Oh, 2-0. Okay.
Right. You know, I met all the people from our past there, yourself,
Mm-hmm.
Mother Unique. She'll be talking more about that when she comes up. And yeah, that's why I
Nice.
mentioned number 37.
37. I love it. So, give us a little numerology on this day, July 13th, 2011. What's the day?
Jesus Christ, I haven't studied numerology in years. This is from what I
It's like
remember.
riding a bike, my friend.
You have no idea how much pot I've smoked. I'm lucky I have one
Today
brain
is-
cell left.
Today is Cheech's birthday.
That I know, hence I was
Yeah.
clapping silently in the background while I was sitting there waiting. Awesome Cheech and Sean, gotta love him, Up in Smoke.
I
That
know.
describes my brain pattern quite well.
And look how well you're doing. Exactly.
I'm a high school dropout. I got my GED though. I got my good enough diploma.
Oh,
So-
I have another French fry.
Yeah, you were Fry-worthy for that one.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Exactly.
I'm an open book. But dude, on the 13th, 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 is a sort of number in which it's more of a gravitational number to try to pull certain things that could be positive in your life. If you land on a 4, try to pull everything that's positive for you in your direction. 2011, that's 4 numbers. I can't even think that far.
That's fine. Can I just share one thing that freaks me out every time I hear numerology? I have a daughter whose birthday, she was due on 6/1/93. She was born on 6/10/93. She was destined for whatever that number is.
Of course, that's how it goes.
And that to me just always freaks me out. Like, she was due on Marilyn, and she was born on Judy Garland. I know!
That's a good way to look at it.
I know! Isn't that wild?
That's a good way to
I
look at
know, and the numbers always are like the same, and it always just like, you know what I mean.
No, I get it.
I know. When's your birthday?
September 24th.
Okay, so you're a Libra?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be. I have a tattoo on my arm.
There you go. So any last shout-outs, anything you need to say?
Well, yeah,
Say?
definitely. Right now, one thing I do want to say is you can come catch me with the Gotham Rocks crew next Thursday, the 21st at Irving Plaza. Gotham Rocks celebrating their 3-year anniversary. I'll be spinning. Got a ton of awesome New York rock and roll bands, hard rock bands like the August Infinity, who are my brothers from another mother's. Kill Code, Bound by Substance, Sweet Fix, more and more and more. Also, August 30th, Highline Ballroom, Kitty. The local openers for that show will be a band that I'm working incredibly close with, the phenomenal Fall of the Albatross. They are a jazz, funk, heavy metal band. I'm working with them very closely. If you have not checked them out, if you love any sort of music, they're technical, mathematical, jazz, funk, heavy metal,
Numerological.
everything. I've never ever in my life heard a band this unique in my
Good for
life.
you.
Fall of the Albatross and female fronted, I like to call her the local OTEP, Alakeen's Gun with the phenomenal Jessica Pimentel. And just check it all out. And to learn more about my company, about myself, go to nomercymetal.com.
Tim37, thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
for having
visiting.
me.
Yeah, all right, thanks. We'll be back with more French Fry Day.